welcome to today's Open Heart Spiritual Center's celebration. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome into Open Heart Spiritual Center's family. Welcome home. I'm so grateful to have everyone joining us today and knowing that wherever you are, that you're present in this moment. That all distractions and all things that have come before this time, just let them go. Just let them go. And in fact, let's just take a moment of silence. Wonderful. Let it go. Let it go. I know that a lot is going on in our world today, but right here and right now, let's just let all of that go for a moment and be present. We're not forgetting or denying or any of those types of things, but at this time, we've been called here this day, this Sunday, to this celebration. We've listened to our inner wisdom and our inner guidance, and we're here and we're open and receptive. So just let it all go. And now if you'll join me in knowing today's celebration is one celebration like no other. And as we're present and open and receptive to today, just allowing all that participate in the music and the message just to go right into our heart center. Just to allow it to just crack us right open. And then we take all of it in and allow ourselves to just let those seeds that are planted today to grow, to expand us, our wisdom, our intelligence, our love, the peace within ourselves, and knowing that for one another. I'm so grateful for this time. I'm so grateful and looking forward to all that have a part in today's service, and knowing that as we are here, wherever we are, we're all connected. We don't have to be in a building to be connected, but we're connected by the divine, by spirit and source. And so let's just feel that connection as we're here in these next minutes and we're in our celebration today. Feel that connection. Hold that. And know that as we here with Open Heart Spiritual Center and those that are present and watching, as we're connected, let's send that out to each one on this planet and know that we're all connected to that same energy and to that same source. And I am so grateful for this knowing. And so I just simply call this day so wonderfully good. And I know that it already is and it's already done. And so I just release this knowing into the law, into the mind of God, and knowing that it's already done. And together we say, and so it is.
Well, sir. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Okay, we'll start. Something good.
Have you been going through something tough lately? That's you. We got a word for you. Listen. Something good is about to happen. Something God is about to take place. Something good is about to happen. Something God is about to take place. Something good is about to happen. Something God is about to take place. Something good is about to happen. Something God is about to take place. Something good is about to happen. Something God is about to take place. Something good is about to happen. Something God is about to take place. Something good is about to happen. Something God is about to take place. Something good It's gonna be good.
Patient and expectation.
It's gonna be good.
First of all,
It's
knowing
gonna
that
be
something has to
good.
happen, we anticipate,
It's gonna be good.
but we also expect it.
Something good.
Because we set our intention,
It's about to take place. It's something good.
we set our purpose,
It's about to happen.
and then we know.
Something good.
Yes, it will.
It's about to take place. It's gonna be good.
We know that we're not
It's
alone,
about to happen.
but that
It's gonna be
God
good.
hears and responds
It's about to take place.
to our every
It's
prayer,
something good.
to our every word.
It's gonna be good.
We live in a universe
It's about to take
that is
place.
kindly
It's gonna
intentioned,
be good. Yes.
that provides us
It's
with
gonna
what
be
we
good.
need, whatever we might be
It's
going
gonna
through.
be good.
We have that blessed
It's gonna
assurance.
be good.
We understand.
Something good.
Yes, we do.
Is about to happen.
Yes, we know.
Something good.
Yes, we wait.
Is about to take place. Something good is about to happen. Something good is about to take place.
What comes from the heart reaches the heart. Good morning and welcome to our Heartstream for this Sunday, February the 22nd, the last Sunday in the month of February. It's been a good month. There's been a lot that's happened. I know that for a while there we had the weather affecting us, and I know that there are some people who watch this Heartstream that may be in the areas where they're predicting more weather, where some more weather has happened, and we wish you well. I also wanted to ask you to continue. I mentioned my brother-in-law, Jerome Oglesby. He's married to my sister, Joan Oglesby. His mother was placed in hospice, and we want to continue to hold the space for them, hold them in prayers. And also Betty Norcross, whose husband, Jordan. Betty is a person who just about every day calls into our prayer call, our daily prayer call. And her husband was placed in the hospice this week as well. And we want to remember those families, to send them our prayers for strength, for courage, for comfort, and for all of the things that are needed in this difficult time in their lives. And there's so many other people that we also want to remind you to do the same for. That we just hold the space, hold the prayers for one another, for our communities, and also for our world. There's so many things happening, and I don't have to remind you of that. You know as well as I do. But we're going to continue to hold the space, continue to know what we know, and practice our principles, and continue to be the true students that we are. Thank you for your support financially, spiritually, in all other ways, energetically. Continue to help us to get the message out about Open Heart and about this Heartstream. And as always, I greet you, I bless you, I see God in you.
Our theme for February is In the Stillness. No longer am I mesmerized by the ways of the world. I choose today to spend more time in the stillness. I choose to stand at the point of creation. The whole world might be wobbling around me, yet my stillness lets me live my life of grace. Amen, Ashe, and so it is.
Today is a day like no other day. Just think and you'll know that it's true. Days like today should be holidays. So I'm singing this message to you. birthday to you. Just have a happy day.
Black history is a part of history year-round. But traditionally in the month of February, we highlight the accomplishments of Black Americans and beyond. And courtesy of the Center for Spiritual Living in Dallas, we are featuring the pioneers and evolutionaries of science of mind. Hope you enjoy.
Here's a little known Black history science of mind fact. Pearl C. Wood was born in a small Arkansas town in 1892. A teacher, she became a seeker of spiritual truth. She relocated to Kansas City, where she became active in church and civic work. In 1930, she went to California. There she visited various churches but could not find the spiritual uplift she desired until one day, a voice inside her said, "The thing you're looking for is within you." She returned to Kansas City and became an ordained minister in the Metropolitan Spiritual Church of Christ. A short time later, she permanently moved to LA and founded Triangular Church of Truth in her living room in 1932. She became affectionately known as Mother Wood. The church grew, and 24 years later, in 1956, she affiliated with Religious Science. Ernest Holmes loved Mother Wood's ministry, and at one event stunned the crowd announcing, "If she's your mother, then I'm your father." When Mother Wood retired in 1972, her son-in-law, Dr. Philip Pitts, became senior minister at Triangular Center for Spiritual Living. And when he retired, her grandson, Reverend Greg Pitts, stepped into leadership. Mother, son-in-law, and grandson, 3 generations of strong spiritual leadership. Dr. Pearl C. Wood, a Black evolutionary in science of mind.
There are several ways to give to Open Heart: through our Cash App at OHSC901, online at OHSC901.com, or text the word GIVE to 615-422-4290.
A powerful way to start or continue your day is with our daily prayer call. Each morning at 8 a.m. Central Time, a prayer team member provides an inspirational reading and an affirmative prayer. Join us at 901-586-8755.
Come out and improve your strength, balance, and flexibility with our instructor, P.A. Bomani, better known as Coach P.A., the founder of Stretch Yoga Pilates. He tailors the sessions to fit your level of fitness from beginner to advanced. We meet each Saturday at 9 a.m. It's just $10 per person per class. Hey, if you're in the Memphis area, each week you're invited to come out to Unity Christian Church, 3345 McCorkle Road, to join us for our Sunday celebration. This isn't just about John speaking, but it's about an opportunity for 2 powerful, wonderful congregations to come together. That's right, because we have people from Open Heart who join in singing, who work as platform assistants, and other things that happen on those Sundays. And if you're here, it's an opportunity for you to come out and to share with us. If you're not able to be here in person, you can always stream with us at Unity Christian Church, both on the Facebook page and on the YouTube channel. Hope to see you soon.
Somebody, and it is my God-given right to be, do, and have whatever I want. Yeah, I am somebody. I woke up this morning and saw the handwriting on the wall. Time was passing me by so fast. I
but a little for the win and all, my friend.
It's only for me to say
I am somebody.
somebody, and the universe is mine.
I am somebody. Somebody.
You know the world belongs to me.
I am somebody.
I am somebody.
Somebody.
And the universe is mine.
I am somebody.
I am somebody. I am somebody. And the world belongs to me. I am somebody. I'm not poor, and I am somebody.
I am somebody.
I am somebody, y'all. You are somebody too. Believe in yourself.
I am somebody.
Stand in it. Stand in your power. Yes, you are somebody. I am somebody. You are somebody. We are somebodies. Yes, we are. I am somebody. You are somebody. We are somebodies. Stand in your power. I am somebody.
New wine, old wineskins. Change your thinking, change your life, but not so fast. Yes, change your thinking, change your life. It's something that I know that you have heard. You've heard me say it. You've heard other people say it. You might even say it. You might even told it to other people. You've read it. It's all a part of our New Thought Ancient Wisdom. And it is one of the key principles that we understand, that you change your thinking, change your life. But again, not so fast, because there's more to it. There's definitely more to it. And I think that that is important that we understand this, because so often what happens for people, they hear this and they will tell you, well, I've changed my thinking. But as I've changed my thinking, I might see some progress for a moment, progress momentarily, but ultimately it feels like it seems like it in actuality, things go back to being the way that they were before. That's why it's important for some things that I'm going to talk about today for us to hear, for us to understand. And as I mentioned, New Thought Ancient Wisdom, I think that the ancient wisdom part is important also. I know I had a conversation last week with a person who asked me what was the whole thing about ancient wisdom. The thing that I explained to them was that a lot of these principles that we talk about, while oftentimes they might seem new, they might seem different, and we know that New Thought, that at the time those principles came out, it was New Thought, but the whole ancient wisdom, these are things that have been around for generations, things that indigenous people have known and have practiced and have taught and have passed down. And I know that there is right now a guy that I saw on social media. He's hawking a course. He's talking about the fact that, you know, manifesting, the reason why, and he gave a percentage of people don't have results from their manifestation activities is because they're missing something. And as I listened to him, because he was saying that he was a physicist, and as I listened to the language that he used, I immediately understood that what he was sharing was that ancient wisdom again. You know, going back to, I heard some Neville Goddard in there as he talked about states, but I even, you know, Neville's teacher, Abdullah, and beyond that, people who taught those things and practiced those things. So it's important for us to understand that we have some keys, and if we grasp these keys and we understand these things, it makes a difference for us. So let me hurry on with what it is that I want to talk about. And so when I talk about, again, about ancient wisdom, I'm going to go even further back with ancient wisdom to the master teacher Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew, the 9th verse, the 17th chapter, where he says, neither is new wine put into old wineskins. Otherwise, the skins burst and the wine is spilled and the skins are ruined. But new wine is put into fresh wineskins, and so both are preserved. And you see, the old wineskin symbolizes our consciousness and our old way of thinking. It's fine for old wine, but it's definitely not the thing for new wine or a changed consciousness. Because that changed consciousness, that new wine is going to burst it wide open, bust it wide open, I like to say. And we think that by putting in a new way of thinking, we do our affirmations, we do our meditation, we set our intention, we do our visualization, we do all of the things that we have been taught, all of the things that we have learned, all of the things that we put into practice, and yet we find ourselves back at square one. Mary Alice and Richard Jaffola, who wrote the book, The Quest, talked about a man that they knew out in California, in Los Angeles, who had a lot of stuff going on. He was deep in debt. He was in an abusive relationship. He was the one being abused. He just felt depressed all the time. He was in a dead-end job, and he had a lot of health challenges that were going on with him as well. And he kept saying, I got to move. I got to get out of here. If I just get to San Francisco, things will be better. If I just get to San Francisco, things will make a change. Things will change. And so they say that ultimately the day came and he had the opportunity to move to San Francisco. He got to San Francisco, he was there, and very soon he found himself again. The same issues that he had before had cropped up again. He was in a new relationship, but again, the same dynamics. It was a different face, a different name, but the same dynamics. He found himself again with health challenges, found himself again with all of the things that he had experienced before. But he thought that by changing his location, by changing that it was going to make a difference. You see, we can move away from our present circumstances, but if our consciousness hasn't changed, we will inevitably recreate the same circumstances, because consciousness will have supplied the only blueprint that it knows. It will supply the only blueprint that it knows. It will follow that blueprint, that mental equivalent that we talk about all of the time, that it will follow that, and it will continue to fill that in and to cause that to happen. And because if we don't change our consciousness and keep it changed, we run into the same problems because we take those things with us. So there are some things that I think that we need to be aware of as we talk about this process of change and moving in this. Change often fails because there's a hidden payoff. And I think it's important for us to be mindful of the hidden payoff that by staying the same, because oftentimes we like the attention that comes from playing the victim. We like the attention that comes from having that special, something special that other people will point to us and say that this is who they are. This is going on with them. This is what's happening with them. The same old story. How do we know that it is that special, that's something special? Just think about when you meet new people. What story do you tell them? How do you describe yourself? More importantly, how do you think of yourself? Because those are keys, and very often there's a payoff. There's a payoff because it makes us feel special. Payoff because we garner attention. A payoff because people will treat us differently with this particular thing. So important, number one, to be mindful of what's the payoff, and then we can make a decision that ultimately the payoff pays less than we really think it is. The second thing is that homeostasis, a process called homeostasis. And homeostasis, because we recognize that when we make a change, it doesn't just affect us, but because we are a part of systems, we are a part of families, we are a part of job relationships, we are part of all kinds of relationships and things like that, which have functioned based upon the way that we function. that have gained some things based upon the way that we act and we respond. And when we try to make a change, what homeostasis is about pulling things back to the way that used to be before. I liken it to taking a rubber band and stretching the rubber band. Yes, the rubber band will stretch and it will become longer, but ultimately at some point it's going to snap back the way that it used to be if you let it go, and it might even break. But the thing of it is that homeostasis is about that. And I can remember, I mentioned about families and things like that. I can remember with the training that I've had in Bowen Family Systems, and I was conducting a workshop one time for people who were caregivers. And I talked about that fact about making a change and how you make a change within the context of your family. Other people within that family system will try to pull you back the way that you used to be. And I know that I was sharing that, people were looking at me kind of, with strange looks like, I'm not so sure about this. I'm not quite sure what it is that you mean. And I, stopped for a minute, and there was a woman, I still remember her name. Her name was Rose. And Rose, all of a sudden, I saw the light go off in her eyes and the light bulb happened. And Rose said, wait a minute. I get exactly what it is that you're saying. She said, in my family, I was always the one who pulled together our family reunion. And I got to the point where I was just exhausted about doing that family reunion every year, year after year. But everybody was depending upon me. So finally, well in advance, as a matter of fact, right after the last family reunion, I made the announcement to my family, this is my last time doing it. If you guys want to have a family reunion, then it's going to be on you. And of course, everybody kind of laughed and said, oh, Rose, come on, you've been doing this for years. You're the one who can do it. Nobody can do it like you. But Rose said, I stuck to my guns. And so as time passed, as she said, I kept reminding them, remember, I'm not picking this up again. I'm not doing this again. And finally, it got to the point where other people, because at first they started to try to guilt her, make her feel guilty, make her feel bad for giving it up and all of that. But Rose remained resolved and resolute that she was not going to do it again. And she said, finally, a couple of her brothers stepped up. They started planning the reunion. And she said she knew that it wasn't quite the way that she would have done it. They did things a little bit differently. It didn't go quite the way that she would have hoped that it would. But the thing of it is because she had made the change, it forced them to change. And then as they changed, and she said she realized I have to just be satisfied with how it comes out. And as she did so, it came out okay the first time. And then after that, as they became experienced and things progressed, it got even better. But she said, I get it. That when you make that decision, you have to stay in that decision and not let other people pull you back to the way that things used to be. The next thing that I think that is important when we talk about new wine and old wine skins is the idea that new growth needs structure. New growth needs structure because the fact of the matter is, as we know, that nature abhors a vacuum. And so if you eliminate something, if you change something, you need to be purposeful and intentional about filling it up with something new, because otherwise, if you don't, then things will go back to the way that things used to be. And then my final reminder about, in terms of making this change, about pouring this new wine into new wineskins, is a process that's called chemicalization. It's an old school metaphysical term, concept, but it is just as applicable to today as it has always been. It's called chemicalization. And the thing of it is that things can feel worse or chaotic right before real change takes hold. And that doesn't mean things, that nothing is working. As a matter of fact, I think about this, but you've heard it said that things have to get worse before they get better. That the getting worse process is actually a part of the improvement process. That what seems failure is actually success being born in that situation. That's chemicalization. Chemicalization sounds like a negative process, but actually it's a very positive one. Very positive one, a natural, a normal one. Though it can be an uncomfortable experience, it is worth going through because it's always a sign that cleansing is taking place. Something higher and better always results from this experience. When these experiences come and these periods come, remind yourself this is nothing to fear. This is not evil. There is only good at work in this experience. Healing is now taking place in my world. I rest, relax, and let it. And you non-resistantly meet chemicalization in this way, very soon brighter conditions will appear. Emmett Fox has described the healing process of chemicalization. It seems as if though everything begins to go wrong at once. This may be disconcerting, but it's really a good sign. Suppose your whole world seems to rock on its foundation. Hold on steadily and let it rock. And when the rocking is over, the picture will have reassembled itself into something much nearer to your heart's desire. Chemicalization means that things are coming out in a better state of affairs than before. Regardless of what seems to be happening, it never means anything else. When a physical or mental disturbance arises after your deliberate use of right thinking, it is always a sign that your right thinking is at work, clearing out the negative so that the positive power of good can gain complete dominion over your world. And it's something, again, like I said, it's not a new idea. It's something that we've known, something we've expressed before. You may have heard the term, it's always darkest before dawn, or weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Or I can remember a song that they would sing at church, if I just hold out till tomorrow, if I just keep faith through the night, if I just hold out till tomorrow, everything will be all right. I can think about one of my colleagues, and again, thinking about hearing things with metaphysical ears, as I had a conversation with a very dear friend this past week. But I can think about one of my colleagues, my CME colleagues, and one time a message that he was preaching, and as I was listening to him, and he described the process of being out in the woods. And as he was walking along, he was following a stream. And as he looked over into the stream, he saw all of this debris. There were twigs and leaves and other things that were going down the stream. It was really, junky and everything in that stream. And he continued to walk. And then he said he got to a certain point and he noticed that there were some rocks that were there in the middle of the stream. And as the water got there, it started churning around and bubbling and everything else, and things were hitting the rocks and all of that. And then as he went a little bit further and he looked over, now all of a sudden the water was clean. The stream was clean and the water was moving along without any of the debris in it. And as he was saying that, I immediately, in my mind, thought about the process of chemicalization. The fact of the matter is that it had all of that junk in it previously. And then when it hit the rocks, when the water hit the rocks with the debris, and there was the churning, and it seems like things were getting worse, but the rocks were there to clear the water out. And once that happened, on the other side, there was a clear passage. There was clear water. So my reminder to you today is that as you make the change in your life, as you change your thinking, and as you change your consciousness and you keep it changed, as you become aware of making sure that you're getting rid of the payoff that's there for you, as you're making sure that you're aware of the process of homeostasis, as you understand and recognize and realize the other elements and things that are involved with this, that change can happen for you, that you ultimately can be the one that finds yourself pouring that new wine into a new wineskin, and your life is better for the cause. Amen, ashe, and so it is.
cast your intention into the void. The universe is waiting, ever present at your command, eternally creating. There inside the silence, deep inside the silence, listen to the silence. Deep within your sacred place where unity and peace dwell. Unity and peace dwell. You can hear that still small voice say things only to you it will tell. Only in the silence, deep inside the silence, listen to the silence. Never-ending joy, never-ending peace, never-ending life, never-ending ease. All that is and all that was is all that there ever will be. Oh, a field of boundless possibilities, endlessly unfolding. Here inside the silence, only in the silence, deep inside the silence, there inside the silence, listen to the silence.